about time. What's going on?
Rumor report, rumor report. This is the Rumor Report
Talk to him.
with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right. Well, what is one thing that Queen Latifah says she won't do for a role that people have asked her to do? Well, she was talking to All Worthy with Hunter McGrady. It's Yahoo Life's interview series. And as a plus-size woman in the fashion industry, she said, my weight has always been a part of my identity, not necessarily because I make it that way, but instead because of the ways in which I've been labeled. So according to Queen Latifah, she said that she's felt pressure to change the way that she looks. She said, I have felt that pressure and I've literally been asked to lose weight through my people. The word came. Luckily, I have people who are like, yeah, that's not going to happen. She's not losing weight for you. And she said it also made her angry. She said, I felt like I was fine. I'm what people look like. You want me to lose weight? Why? So there's a whole bunch of women out there who won't have someone to relate to on TV. Is that what you're trying to get at? Honestly, I knew by me standing up, I was actually standing up for some other people.
Dope.
So just a word to everybody. If
Makes
you want to book Queen Latifah, don't be trying to ask her to lose weight in order to be in a role. All right, now let's talk about Kodak Black. Recently, he posted on social media, and if anybody is friends with him or knows him, it might be a time for you to reach out to him because it feels like he's going through a lot right now. But he tweeted, so lonely, depressed, sad. And he said, nobody loved me. Nobody cares. I'm everywhere at once. Friends playing in my head, girls playing with my heart. Wish I can go back to the start. I'll never be famous. So
Yeah, he's definitely.
it
sounds
kind of
like he's
makes me
going
think
through
about.
something. So definitely, if you're cool with Kodak, reach out. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now Tiwa Savage was recently on Angie Martinez's show, and she was talking about somebody trying to blackmail her to get an unspecified sum. And here's what she said happened.
My road manager sends me a message. He's like, yo, check your phone. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I check it and there's a video. And I'm just like, where did you get this from? It's a tape of me and the person I'm dating right now. Yeah.
Oh my
and
God,
and
I'm so sorry.
I know. So the person's asking for money now. So
Is it the person you were dating?
No.
No.
And he's going crazy too. So I'm like, what are we going to do? And my manager's like, well, how much are they asking for? So I woke up and I was like, no. I'm not going to allow anyone to blackmail me.
I respect it. I mean, it sucks to have your, personal business out there in that way, for sure. But I mean, you get in front of it, own it. Like, you take the power out of it.
And she also said, like 2 or 3 months from now, who's to say the person's not going to come back and it'll resurface again with them asking for money.
True.
So it's kind of like a never-ending saga. You never know. I'm sure that tape, they're still going to have it. It'll still exist. And then once you give them money, they'll just ask for money again.
And it is 2021. I mean, how many sex tapes have we seen just come and go of various people?
Yeah, still, but you don't.
Yeah,
want,
but
she
that is
doesn't
so
care about that. She just doesn't
traumatizing.
want her
Of course
personal
it
stuff
is.
out,
Of course it is. But I mean, once it's out there, it's out there. You do your best to get it taken down off the internet the best you can, and you own it. Like nobody can have no power over you with that tape if you own it. Because like I said, there's been so many people who've tapes have come and gone. You hear about it for a second, and then poof. I wouldn't even have heard about that if I didn't hear it on Angie Martinez.
All right. And that's probably her getting ahead of it, too, in case something happens, so people know. Because if anybody gets sent that tape, they should know not to post that. And you should know you can't violate somebody's privacy like that. You look off. That's a terrible thing to do. All right. Adele is on the cover of Vogue. And she's talking about addressing Beyonce, right? After Adele refused to accept a Grammy because she felt like Beyonce should have won for Album of the Year.
She was right.
For Lemonade in 2017. And on stage, she refused to accept the award. And she said to Vogue in her new cover story that she also disagrees with the Academy's choice. She said, my personal opinion is that Beyonce definitely should have won. And she said she assumed Beyonce would win until the ceremony started. And she said she was overwhelmed with, I'll have to go and tell her how much her record means to me. And she got emotional. She went to Beyonce's dressing room after the show. She said when she first went in, she couldn't get it off her chest. And after she left, she burst into tears. And that's when her then, at the time, husband dragged her back in. And Beyonce's publicist cleared out the room. And she said with just her and Beyonce, she said to her that the way that the Grammys works, the people who control it at the very top, they don't know what a visual album is. They don't want to support the way that she's moving things forward with her releases and the things that she's talking about. So She said Lemonade deserved to win. For my friends who are women of color, it was such a huge acknowledgement for them of the sort of undermined grief that they go through. For her to nail that on the head and also bring in the entire globe. She said, this album is my album. She just knows what I'm going through. That album was not written for me, but yet I could still feel like this is the biggest gift.
Yeah, Lemonade was
So,
definitely
there you
robbed
have
that
it.
year. And Lemonade was 100% robbed that year. I remember that vividly. Because I remember, didn't Adele break the Grammy in half or something? And tried to give half to Beyonce?
Well, she said when she got her Grammy in the mail, it was broken. And she said the way that she paid tribute to Beyonce, she said she put a piece of fruit, there's a lemon, in the broken part of the trophy.
I don't want the lemon.
All
I
right,
want the
I'm Angela
goddamn
Yee,
lemonade.
and-
The album's called Lemonade. What
And
you sending me
that
a lemon
is-
for? The hell?
She can't put lemonade in the trophy.
You can send me a
All
case
right,
of
I'm
Mike's
Angela
Hard.
Yee, and that's your rumor report.
Now, who you giving your donkey to, Charlamagne?
Oh, man, this is a great story. And I really think we need to take this. We might, well, you know what? Her name is Mo. Mo's suing Geico. We'll talk about it.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.